modern day e-begging. It's the equivalent of asking for a donation. You know? Like we haven't asked for anything on our channel yet. Like we've made no demands. You know, like sponsorship or it's good. It's good we haven't succumbed to the the global giant side. It is important. Is quite important. Your own independent business entity.
It distorts your viewpoint.
True.
Like, it just has to.
Well, if you're using their stuff and they say, "Hey, can you do a bit for us? And give you some new microphones for your studio," would you do it?
Oh, if like a company wanted to brand us with better mics, so we sounded half decent.
Use of sound bites.
I think we're half decent now, so we're already at half decent. We're full decent. So let's say Sean comes to us and says we want to Sennheiser.
Advertise our mics now. The Sennheisers. Yeah.
Well, I'd have to say, what
I guess
do they
if
want?
they're giving you free stuff and you,
What do they want?
Yeah, well, that's it. You know, what's the deal? That's what it boils down to. You know?
I mean, what they want is not.
It can be achievable by the
It doesn't expect me to be rapey to others.
cheap brand. You know,
I think that's more the thing too. But I think a lot of that rapey
real
behaviour now from companies.
Yeah.
It's not them being rapey
They are
to you.
very, very, very snuggle struggle kind of.
The
people.
snuggle struggle is real.
Yeah, they just snuggle.
But I think what they mainly do is get you to do the snuggle struggle on your people.
on your own dime. Yeah, that's it.
Well, to the people who you
reap the
engage.
benefit.
So they've got like arm's length. You know, they engage you to be the facilitator.
Yeah, true.
If they want to like say in the text of the show, like on descriptions, for to say mic'd by Sennheiser or something, you do that.
Special little bit at the bottom. You know, happy with something like that.
Yeah.
Here we go.
At the edge, or like on the end of every video in our tag, video in the end bit or in the beginning bit, brand of Sennheiser or something, for a fucking microphone.
Damn.
I think we know what I'd do. I'd say, let me think about it. Can we meet back up in a week? And then in a week, I'd go back to the meeting and I'd have bought their microphone. And I said, well, I bought it, so now what are you going to offer me?
Do the research.
You know what I mean? Like, no, because I think that's what they do. Like, they come around offering you some equipment as if that's got some value.
Yeah.
And then you go, oh, yeah, well, I just went and bought that.
I was going to get one anyway. Like,
Yeah, so-
thanks for the offer.
So what were you offer me? Because I think like a lot of people, what people sell out in that way, like they said, Sennheiser mics,
the stuff? Yeah,
it's just they give too much.
the bonus stuff like that. They're probably the seconds, like the microphone that someone's the test run mic on the floor. You know, where you just spit all over it, so it's got everyone's spit on it. You know.
So I think like if Sennheiser was to come to us and say we want to use our mics, please, we'd have to have like 100,000, 100K viewers.
Yeah, true.
Maybe 50K.
There need to be numbers. Like 23 is not going to cut it.
No.
23 viewers is not going to, or subscribers is not going to.
Not even viewers. You know what I mean?
That pushing power. It's not going to have the pushing power, is it?
No, of course not. But so we like the thing that we're discussing is if someone came to us like with 50K viewers. You know, it's just like 100K viewers. That seems reasonable. Maybe 10K, like small niche things, like 10K viewers.
Yeah.
10K viewers. Let's make it reasonable.
People who are interested in the content, and that's it.
And so Sennheiser looks at us and goes, 10K viewers, real specialist. Probably a lot of VTuber people maybe or whatever. You know, they think up, they imagine that we attract.
Their crew is.
And so we like
because on YouTube and a lot of those other platforms, you got your subscribers and then your inner members. You know what I mean? Like the hardcore.
So we got 2 mics, and then maybe we go 4 mics. Like maybe so it's like 3, 4. So we got like a kit that we can send out to somebody so that they sound good. Because I think that's is the goal. We want to have it. They can just like they'll sound as good as whatever. And
even these Rhodes, like they've got such a superior sound to them, haven't they?
Microphone.
Oh hell yeah, that little crappy mic. Like it's good enough again when there's gunfire and shit going on. You can't hear yourself think. You know that's good enough for that because you can be screaming down that.
Yeah,
not a problem. But yeah, if you're just having a chat.
So that'll be like 250, maybe like 1,000. Maybe they're offering like instead they say, oh, can you get rid of your Rode like transport system and use ours or something? We're like,
yeah, and then do the little sponsorship tabs. And
so maybe the whole cost of it's like $2,000. And that's $2,000 once off for 50,000 subscribers that you're accessing. Oh no, it was 10,000 subscribers. That's right. For $2,000. So I mean, they're like $5 each. So each one of you custom, but they're $5 once, which is interesting. Like I don't know. Like,
you do the math. Yeah.
And people worth $5 even at $10,000?
Well, I'm watching YouTube and I see people slamming down fucking 50s and 100s and 200s and fucking a grand. Like I'm going, what?
Oh, for people to do weird shit and stuff.
Well, no, just in general. Like for the Christmas bonuses, a lot of the people I was watching, especially their live chat, like they were just getting they were smashing down some big money, like end of year money.
What, giving it to subs or subs giving it to them?
Subs giving to the actual special.
Daddy collects.
The milkings. Yeah. Well, we're like we do e-begging, brother.
E-begging.
Modern day version of e-begging.
Do a little act.
People just give you money when they hear you, saying things, doing the things.
Yeah, look, Official Beige on Instagram, who I follow, talking about e-begging. And like she provides this content and it's pretty good. And anyway, kids like they need a room. They need to build a room onto their house. She's like a librarian. Like it's quite interesting. Like you look on the surface, you go, oh, Official Beige, like she seems so big, like so massive compared to me. Like I'm nobody. Yeah. And it has this whole thing, Werner Herzog or whatever, like, doing all of the things. And so you get this impression of the person that they must be like real kid, like they've got all the money coming in. But then like listening to her, like if you follow her for a while, and you realize, oh, she's a librarian. And
a lot of them have got just jobs.
Yeah,
and they're doing it in their spare time, which is what we're doing. Like that's what fucking cheap.
It's just a thing. It's a thing. Yeah. They just enjoy doing it. They thought it was funny, and now it's a whole thing. And it probably actually was that she just thought it was funny to see beige clothes and put the Werner Herzog or whatever. And then and it's actually the audience that's expecting, demanding the act.
Yes.
That's taken up so much of her life. It's not really that she wanted to provide that much of her life to being like allegedly
Yeah.
Now
Well,
she's
you,
got
you have a
obligation.
shelf life. Well, you have a shelf life with stuff like
Well,
that.
you
Like
do
that,
have a shelf
You know,
life.
you need to go on to something else or try something new.
Yeah, and she has. Hey, like she's added like more threads of her life. There was a few interesting things she tried. There was one like it was
Don't
just showing-
do the Hawkcoin. Don't do Hawkcoin. That's a short. It just ends in a failure. You know?
Well, I think
you're going to
that's
spit on that thing. Do it for love. Don't do it for money. All right.
Yeah, well. Yeah, for money, I think you could tell the difference. Like for money, you'd get chafing because they'd be trying to get you done over fast, and it would actually not work.
Yeah, there would be
Stop.
a certain speed to it.
Yeah.
True.
With that sort of devotional love, kind of like real gratitude. For the
When you're
giving.
blowing frosty, you want to get brain freeze, all right?
So Official Beige is asking for a room for her kids. So I haven't contributed to that. Anyway, I did though, like in the last week, because I was listening to her and I was like, oh, I wonder where she's up to. I went and clicked on the thing. It was the first time I clicked on the GoFundMe. Oh, about halfway there. I was like, look, I'm halfway there. This chick has got like, all the followers, like on TikTok and Insta and, But she doesn't seem to have a lot of, she doesn't do I don't see her like hawking crap though. Like it's not like she has on there,
she
this
doesn't
special
do that.
baby diaper thing. You know what I mean? Like there's none of that. So whatever it is just whatever the ad money is. And TikTok and Instagram are pretty shitty platforms, to be honest. So I don't know if she's making anything.
Popping up the old,
Maybe she's got a bit of merch or something. Just this poor woman, this librarian in a busted ass Subaru or whatever, in small town. Yeah, you actually think about like the pressure on
massive
creators.
amount of views, and then
It's just suddenly having
pitiful fucking payment for
just trying to get 50k to put a room on for a kid. So she shows you their room. It's like like 2 or 3 kids in a room, and they just got like the ones like sleeping in the hallway kind of thing. Like it's just like
that's just bullshit.
Yeah, it's like 50k. Give her a fucking room, everyone. Like,
Yeah.
People just gave her.
I'm surprised people haven't just fucking gone out and built it. Like, I know there's a lot of people probably having a hard time in America right now, but you know what I mean? Like the locals to her and her fanatics or friend, That's what I'm saying. They just,
they're finding a collab for her, like
someone who does the building stuff.
Yeah, and then like
Comes
looks
and
at the money
helps,
she's got and goes, oh well, that's nothing.
No, we can do that. Plus, we can add this. Thanks very much.
Yeah. And then they turn it into a show of Official Beige. That'd be kind of interesting.
There you go. See, modern problems, modern.
Wow, why did that just open up? Notes just opened.